Hi, my name is Fatiha Kudir. Today I want to talk about the education system. Welcome everyone. Today we will have a discussion about the education system, as well as discuss the action that we need to take in order of change it. Although the topic may be viewed as controversial, I indeed did have a discussion with some high school students recently, and they expressed their concern and idea about the current education system. For instance, when students said that it was not healthy for students not to have enough hours of sleep, as they wake up early in the morning to catch the school bus. Also, when they come home, they get busy with other activities, including sport, and then can add more stress on top of it. A lot of homework and studies can also lead them to go to bed late at night with the maximum number of hours of sleep, reaching barely toward 5 hours. Being damaging to one's health, this can affect their performance quite poorly. They also have to wake up next day dragging their feet for another school day. This should be unacceptable, as we're risking the health of the students to fulfill a process that truly is not compatible with our own nature environments. Any system that does this can ensure a degree of failure, as no one can continue to do this without facing the consequence and the risk associated with such a practice. Often more times than not, high school students typically find themselves wedged in educational system that does not help fulfill their ideas and ambition. Typically, you hear students say that they have to study educational materials they are not interested in, and that will not be used later on their college education and their college education and their real life. They are recommended to have all high school education classes elective without basic requirements of credit hour for graduation. There is not much harmony between the individual student and collective school environment. Although the teacher is the mediator, there is need to be better integration in the classroom in order for everyone need to be met. I witnessed a discussion between a high school student and the teacher, and one of the students, and each one effectively defended her own ideas and position. That discussion ended by the conclusion that current system is unshakable and we need to follow it no matter what. By denying change, we are denying opportunities for a brighter future for generation to come, especially if the present circumstances do not align with the vision of the future we all as a society strive for. Also, in order to be able to make any change to any system, the person needs to be in strong, powerful position in order to be heard, her ideas to be effective and carried on. Unfortunately, having one position limit their freedom of speech can be detrimental if a system defines the word of their idea that way. True change must allow all sides from all corners to be heard, regardless of status, in order to help all who are affected by the changes by allowing their voice to be heard. For example, here in the United States, any citizen, regardless of social income, status, or political position, can create a bill proposition and send it off of speech allowed you, a citizen, to have a say in the laws that affect their daily lives. By taking proactive change, they are able to help recreate a brighter future in cohesion with the Constitution. Conclusively, people in high position should spend time listening to people in lower position and hearing their ideas and recommendations in order to implement the most effective changes possible. We live in an archaic education system that was developed during the industrial age, when people could be trained rather than nurtured to their potential. It has existed for over 70 years and it's expected to exist infinitely. Despite the repercussion, people should be given the chance to make changes on issues that have a big impact on their life and future, as they will be the leader of tomorrow that we look up toward to take great care of our community, people, and nation. Change is an inevitable part of life, and I believe we should try to strive for progress rather than stagnation. In an ever-dynamic world, the education system must be prepared at all times to parallel effortlessly with the flux of nature.